What's up, guys? We're going to be doing the Infinite Dragon Ball History event today against Broly, so the fifth stage. The team that we're using is a transformation boost and movie bosses and full power, just so that we can get the missions for, just so we can show you how to get the missions if you don't have a full team that is movie bosses, because I personally found that one very difficult to try build a team for. So what we've got here is the rotations that we want are the Helen Caulifla and Gohan, and Golden Frieza and the Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Everyone else just floats around or bees wherever they're going to be, so that we take the least amount of damage possible. I would also want to talk about the links update on JP. I think that this is the biggest power creep since the categories. Like, this would have been better than the skill orbs that we just got for the 5-year and JP got for these. Just because the characters that we have are going to be hitting huge numbers. So for big bad bosses, that loses its HP restriction, making it infinitely better. One of the biggest things about extreme units is that you want to keep them at 80% or slightly lower because of the benefit of everything that happens there. It basically means that they're just going to be hitting so much harder, they're going to be defending so much better, and it's definitely going to make the game interesting. One of the other things that has been data mined is that the units, the assets show that they're going to be adding a Super 5. At the moment, we've only got Super 3, so I wonder how much harder this is going to be as opposed to what we've got right now. I believe that Global is going to get this shortly. We're definitely going to get it before the 350 million downloads, just because I believe the 350 million downloads event is probably when they're going to drop the new Super Battle Roads. I also think that it's going to drop before then because of one of the other updates. They hit harder than I wanted it to. What update is that? We got JP versus Global co-op missions. Basically, this is where you compete, where we either compete, so that's like when we go against do a certain mission a certain amount of times, see who can get the most stuff. That's where we get the missions from the the character from the download celebration. That's pretty much what that is. So I believe that we're going to get that shortly, because that does tie into Global versus JP, and when we work together to do a co-op mission. But this does mean that I think we're a lot more likely to see them again. So what I mean by that is I think that we're more likely to see the versions line up, because something like that seems like they'd want to implement that as much as they possibly can. So Global, in my opinion, should see this. I might die here. Nah, I think we're good. Global should see it probably just after the next Dokkan Fest, which I expect to be Kefla. That makes the most sense. Everyone else is too high, it has two parts. It's too big of a celebration. Sorry, no, that's too small of an area to drop a celebration like that. So that's my opinion on that. But it's definitely an interesting update. So the the user face is so much better. So they don't get to see the additional attacks. Gohan should tank that well. No, he didn't. So they no longer see the additional attacks. They no longer have the attack stat covering the keybar, which would be really helpful. We're able to see what links were active. We know we don't have to wait for the enemy's status to be shown to be able to see how effective it is, which would be really good as well. So I think that this is probably the best update they've done in a long time. Like, I don't think I've ever seen anything to this level that's going to change the game as much as it has on every level. Another good thing about this is a lot of the weaker links have gotten a huge upgrade. Okay, it's time to push you out. So the smaller the category it looks, the bigger the boost is going to be. So I'm working on breaking down all of that, see which categories has the least amount of characters, how much they've been buffed, and working on a way through that. So that should come out at some point soon. But like, I would put this as one of the biggest meta changes. So this is like going from flat boost to percentage boosts, leader skills, then up to the 120% categories, hidden potential. It's in that era of insane. Just because of how difficult, how hard they're going to hit. So I think that one of the units that's going to hit really well is like just a Kamehameha team, because they do have reasonable synergy on attack links. So that's going to play a huge effect within a short period of time. So they're going to get better attack links, they're going to hit a lot harder. It's one of the better teams. It's definitely not the best team. It's too top heavy to be the best team in my opinion. Just because it's a lot of Dokkan Fest exclusive, it's a lot of LRs. Like, an instant buff that I would do is have a Master Roshi max power support unit, unfeatured. We could do it from the Tournament of Power. Just gives key, gives a bit of attack, bang, we're good. But I think that it's going to affect the villains a lot more. Like, now, Boo has a key link, so he's getting 2 keys, so that's going to be huge for a lot of the Boo, because they all just suck, and damn, that hit hard. You're sealed. Okay, so we are going to use... Yeah, we're going to use you because we'll be able to heal up. No, we're not able to heal up. Damn it. Okay, so we're going to use you. I do want to keep you on rotation, and you should finish it off. So yeah, this will be meta changing. It's going to be interesting to see if Global gets this before Extreme Super Battle Road. I do believe that we could get Extreme Super Battle Road probably around the... We could get it for Part 3. I don't know for sure, but I do think that we could, and I think I just wasted that. Oh well. But we definitely could get it for Part 3. The reason why I say that is it needs to slot in somewhere a little bit before the 350 million downloads. It would be the best time. Like, it could come with Kefla, as I said before, I do think that that is the next Stokenfest, but it seems like a weird time to do it. It would definitely make this celebration a lot more hype. It's either them or I would like to see the chain battle drop. I really don't see that one dropping as much, just because it's very overpowered for what we currently get for the skill orbs. Just because as the best we can get for skill orbs now is gold 3, and that jumps us straight up to gold 5. I don't think that they're willing to do that, but I can see them dropping Extreme Super Battle Road because it's basically the same movements, but units hit harder and units hit more frequently. So I can see that happening, but we're going to see how that goes. Yeah. So I would say that Global's definitely not as hype as JP is right now just because of this. But it's doing well in its own regard. It doesn't. So I have seen a lot of people complain that JP gets more hype stuff around whenever Global is supposed to be getting high stuff, and I do agree with that to a point. I think the biggest problem is that it's not the getting hype stuff that matters. It's the fact that they get stuff a couple of days before. So when Algerian dropped for the 5-year, the only event that that Global had was literally the freezer punching bag event. That was the only year 5 event that we had when that dropped. It's definitely nowhere near as fun on the game's anniversary when you're watching the other version get a whole bunch of new stuff. If Global dropped the Al Zamasu and the EZAs, I think that you wouldn't see as much complaining, and I do think that that's important. Who has more defense? Okay, Gohan does. So we're going to use that. Yeah, so I do think that that's why global players are complaining. If we got stuff on the same time, it would be a lot better. When I say the same time, I do mean the same day. I would like to see the versions line up, but I honestly can't. I can see that happening, but right now JP is just dumping out so much stuff. And Global's going to have like a 2-month period where we're doing what was the Golden Week and the Tanabasa for the thank yous celebration. So, yeah, it's different. Well, Golden Freezer's going down reasonably easily. I'd say that you can still tank a bit better. You can go away. Don't forget the GoPros do massively raise their defense, so even if he does get supered, as long as he gets at least, well, since he's getting his 18k, he should be fine. Unless, no, thanks Rolly. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting period on how they handle events from now on. I really am interested to see how the new level 10 links work on category Super Battle Road, Extreme Super Battle Road, Legendary Goku event, like this event, because this event is supposed to be one of the hardest. It's just going to be who hits harder. Once again, Gohan. I should know that. He is rainbowed. So I was very lucky on my summons. I managed to pull, I think it was 3 copies of Gohan. I managed to pull 4 copies of Boo. That was fun. Thank you for that dodge. I managed to finally rainbow the Year 3 Vegito. I pulled one of both the unfeatured. I pulled two Tech Vegetos, the LR. I pulled one Gogeta. I didn't really summon too much on the Gogeta banner because, so I'm very biased. This Gohan is my favorite character in Dragon Ball. So pretty much no matter what banner he was on was the banner I was going to summon on, no matter what. So yeah, that kind of did screw me up a bit, but it's definitely, it is good to see these banners be a lot better, because these were the best banners in the game's history. Jesus, you hit hard. Well, that's definitely the rotation. You got 94k defense. He's going to super twice. It should put us 100k. How much do you have? 83. We should survive this. We should survive this, and we're going to take you. Basically, we want Golden Frieza to be supered here. Okay, I should probably try to not have that happen again. Yeah, the links are going to be... I can't wait for the links to come out on Global. It's because I do grind rank. I just jump into quests. So I do all the dailies, so the skill orbs, the hidden potential orbs, and the training item one, just because I don't need to do the Hercules. I think I've got like 60 million Zenny just waiting until I can actually use it. Then I just dump the rest of my stamina into quest. And that pretty much sums up how I play right now. I'm getting about 1 rank a day, so that's yeah. So that's actually really good. Because I'm ranked 770 something. But it's just trying to play the game as smart as possible now. Just, especially with the boost feature. I would say that doing quests now is good if you want to get the EZA LR. Just because of the cooler. Like, cooler's not necessarily the easiest to get, but I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna go that way. So yeah, cooler's not necessarily the easiest to get. It's probably one of the more boring grinds. It's definitely one of the more boring grinds, trying to grind off all of that. But it's good. Like, I've been doing it every day over, like, just emptying my stamina. So, really? So like 10, I think I've done it for about 10 days. I've gotten literally enough to get him already. So like, that really does help. Just being able to like do it every day. I could get every copy I need. As for me, I'm going to be saving it up for the Vegeta, the Super Saiyan 2, just because I want every character. Yeah, just because I want every character and add as close to Rainbow as possible. I think that... Oof, you're gonna get hit. No, okay, I don't need to heal. You'll be fine. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting period coming up on Dokkan. I'm probably going to make I am going to do a bit of breakdown of the links, especially which ones are used the most, and by what type. And Kale and Cauliflower are able to do a bit more work this time because we're facing a pure sands. So my Kale and Cauliflower are 55%, but against pure sands or Universal Survival Saga, they do a lot of work. I should probably, I don't have any crit skill orbs for them, but with this team you'll be able to get a consistent way to beat the event. Just because we've got 1 tank and 3 infinite razors, so that's going to be really helpful for a lot of people. I know that Gohan is rainbow, but I did this originally with him being at 1 dupe. Considering you were on the Annie, you could have put at least 1. So I do think it's still possible with 1. You're attacking 3 times in the middle after. You need 2 key, so we're going to go there. We don't really care if Frieza. So Frieza's literally just here to tank now. I don't believe that the enemy can have their defense lowered, so he's just there so that we can get hit. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. This is gonna hurt. This could actually kill me. Oh, I should survive this. Please keep raising your defense. 1 more. Not what I wanted, but fine. Should take, yeah, double digits. Okay, so we should walk out of this. I'm kind of hoping Gohan and Goten just kill him, because that would definitely make things not as annoying. Nope, not going to kill him. So you're the only one that's going to get... No? Okay. Well, that's fine. Oh my god. Who has better? Gohan again, so... You should still dodge well, so that's fine. We're going to heal up there. And you. Because I'm going to try get... I'm working for the final... whatchamacallit? Dokkan attack before, at least as close to the next boss as possible. I think that's the final stage. I can't quite remember, but that would definitely help us having to deal with this goddamn. Yeah, I'm hoping to get that by the next boss. So this event is easy with the right team. I do understand that I am running the 2 best LRs for longer events, especially one that's got a lot of pure sands, that type of stuff. Not gonna lie, I just want to win this, so I'm going to use items. I'm not here to really try die. Since he is that, if he is that, yeah, that should get us the Dokkan mode. Probably, I'm gonna float Kale and Cauliflower off. I should get the Dokkan mode this turn coming up, if I've done this right. At least that's what I'm hoping. So I'm going to Dokkan with the Gobros, because I'm pretty sure they should still hit harder than everyone else. I'm so thankful I done that, because this should still hurt. Yeah, that was unpleasant. Now I've got nothing there. I'm still not risking it. Screw it. I would rather make it to the end than try to do this no items. You don't you dare. Okay, so yeah, we got the Dokkan mode, and we're going to do that. So any damage we get over this turn, we should get rid of, but this. And I've failed one, of course I do. So yeah, that's this event, I think. I hope Gogeta's last. But it is possible. I'm probably going to find a way to do it with a less LR heavy team as well. But it's always good to just do these events. This was probably the hardest one. Oh, Cal and Caulifla don't do that much. Cal Gogeta isn't a pure Saiyan. Oh, actually, on there, I don't think Gogeta, Vegeta, and Kefla should be added to pure Saiyans. I know that people are like, oh, they're too fused Saiyans. My point on that is, my understanding of the pure Saiyan category is naturally born Saiyans, which they are not. So that's why I think like that, but let's not let you get hurt. Okay, so you're gonna go there. So yeah, that's why I don't think they should be added. I could be wrong, they might end up getting added, but I just can't see it, to be honest. Just because of that fact. It does look like that is the reasoning that the devs are using. The only one that I disagree with not being on pure Saiyans is the Year 3 LRs. They are they're basically an exchange unit without the exchange. They start off as one character and they change to another character entirely. They should be on both categories. So hopefully that they'll remedy that one at least. But I definitely can't see them adding the rest of them to the category. And I think we're going to get the Go Bros to finish this. Yeah, Go Bros. So I'm pretty sure this is the last one of this stage. And we've completed the stage. So yeah, just have these. What you want to do is at least have 4 stackers, at least one character that can massively raise defense at the end, and bring the Brolys as floaters. So thank you very much for that. Sorry if I've been rambling, because I probably have. If you like what you see, if you've beaten this event with any other category, any other team build, let me know how you've done it and how you think the stage is. I do think that this is probably one of the hardest stages on Global right now. Anyway, thank you for watching. See ya.